Hi, welcome students. Let us start the seventh part of the lesson Biotechnology Principles and Process. In our discussion in the lesson Biotechnology Principles and Processes, we have discussed various issues relating to this lesson in considerably detailed way. Now, at this juncture, we are to discuss the sole objective of recombinant DNA technology, and that is obtaining the product from formed by the foreign gene. When a fragment of foreign DNA is alienated into the cloning vector and transferred into a bacterial, plant, or animal cell, it multiplies. In order to get the product of our interest, this alienated foreign gene needs to be expressed under appropriate conditions. For this, a lot of technical issues should be taken into account. The transformed cells containing gene of interest needs to be cultured on large scale in a nutrient medium. You can see here in the second page the diagram of bioreactor. It contains the nutrient medium. The transformed cells containing gene of interest needs to be cultured on large scale in a nutrient medium that supports the vigorous growth of the transformed cells and expression of gene of interest therein. So, this huge population of transformed cell after expression of its foreign gene forms large quantity of recombinant protein, hormone, enzymes, and other molecules of biological interest. In this process, the medium runs short due to the consumption by the transformed cell, and molecules of biological interest keep on increasing in the medium. The used medium is drained out and a fresh medium is added in the bioreactor to maintain the cell in a physiologically most active log or exponential phase. Bioreactor is the vessel which provides optimal condition for getting desired product by providing ideal condition of temperature, pH, substrate, salt, vitamin, and oxygen. Figure 11.7 of your book, NCERT book, page number 204, is depicting the bioreactor. You can see here in the diagram A and B, these are the various way of depicting the bioreactor. A stirrer in the bioreactor facilitates the uniform mixing of oxygen nutrient and maintains the uniformity of pH and temperature throughout the medium. It has oxygen delivery system and a foam control system to control temperature and pH, sampling port for the periodic supply or withdrawal of the culture in a small volume. The above account is said to be the biosynthetic phase, which we have discussed considerably in detailed way. The next step ahead is the biostreaming processing. After the completion of biosynthetic phase, that is the phase in which the molecule of our interest, the biologically important molecules, it may be the hormone, enzyme, protein, etc., are produced. Once the biosynthetic phase of the interest is passed through a series of process before it is ready for marketing as finished product. This step includes separation and purification, and it is collectively called downstreaming processing. The preservatives are added to the product. Quality control testing and strict clinical trial is done in case of therapeutic drugs. This we have discussed, and it is now the end of the lesson. Before we put the final stoppage, or we wind up the lesson, here some additional information is there for you to see. If you people require, I may discuss it in detail in my next video. Okay, thank you.